what's up? It's Caroline with Fleet Feet, and today we are going to be reviewing the new ASICS GEL-Nimbus 25. This shoe looks so much different than its predecessor. We had shoe reviewers from all over the country comparing the ASICS GEL-Nimbus 25 with the 24. We also have a special guest appearance from Kafuzi, who will be giving us his thoughts on the new shoe later on in the video. Most shoe updates come with a new type of foam or some internal component that isn't always visible from the outside of the shoe, but not so with the Nimbus 25. The Nimbus 25 features a way taller stack height, a new updated upper, and also, where's the gel? But before we go any further, let's dive into some tech specs. Let's see if I can remember all these numbers. So, the women's shoe weighs in at 9.1 ounces, and the men's shoe at 10.3. This shoe has an 8mm heel-to-toe drop, and it features an added 6mm in stack height. So that means the women's heel now sits at 40.5mm, and the men's at 41.5. Now the ASICS GEL-Nimbus 25 is packed to the brim with ASICS FF Blast Plus foam, which is their softest foam yet. And reviewers really felt that this shoe offered a smooth, soft ride. Fleet Feet reviewer Max says, "This shoe rides just how it looks. The shoe looks soft and plush, and it feels soft and plush underfoot. While it's highly cushioned, it doesn't feel so soft that I'm digging out of the cushion." And in case you were wondering where ASICS' beloved gel went, it's still here. ASICS is using a new gel cushioning system called PUREGEL in the Nimbus 25. It's softer and lighter than the gel used in previous versions, and it sits right here inside the midsole. Fleet Feet reviewer Nate says, "The mishmash of FF Blast Plus and PUREGEL cushioning just makes sense. It's squishy, soft, light, and amazing." While most of our reviewers loved the Nimbus 25, some of our reviewers felt that it was just a little bit too soft. Fleet Feet reviewer Alex compared it to the feeling of sinking into an overly soft couch. But keep in mind, this was just one person's opinion out of the 5 that tested the shoe. If you're someone who generally likes a more firmer, structured feeling underfoot, this shoe is probably not going to be the one for you. And can we talk about the new upper on the Nimbus 25? ASICS revamped the upper with a soft, stretchy material that wraps comfortably around your foot like a hug, and added a hefty dose of padding inside the heel collar, which Fleet Feet reviewer Kate compared to a long marshmallow wrapping comfortably around her ankle. I asked Nate, our wide-footed reviewer, his thoughts about the new upper. He said, "I've never experienced a tongue that's as stretchy and soft as the one in the Nimbus 25. So to summarize, the 3 main updates to the Nimbus 25 are the new internal gel cushioning system, the revamped knit upper, and the added stack height in the midsole. And because of the extra foam, this shoe did gain a tiny bit of weight, but reviewers didn't notice a difference. It's 0.1 ounces heavier in the women's shoe and 0.4 ounces heavier in the men's. This shoe is best for runners who thrive on soft cushioning and plush landings. It's built for runners who seek a neutral shoe, who don't need any extra stability to reduce the effects of overpronation. I tested these out on a day where I had a recovery run on my schedule, which usually means that I had a tough workout the day before. So my legs were feeling pretty tired and worn down, and I honestly just didn't want to run. It usually takes me a few minutes to warm up and kind of get in the flow of things when I first start my run. But wearing these shoes, I felt a lot better than I had expected. My feet didn't feel as achy, my calves didn't feel as tight, and I was just generally able to kind of bounce along and get into the flow of things. And as I mentioned before, we're gonna kick it over to Kafuzi, who has an awesome YouTube channel and has racked up a ton of miles in this shoe, to hear his thoughts.
Yo, what's going on? Kafuzi here, and today I'm super excited to talk to you guys about the ASICS Nimbus 25. I recently went on a little vacation with my family to visit some relatives down in Florida, and I took 3 shoes with me. One was a racing shoe because I wanted to do some workouts because I've got a marathon that I'm getting ready for. The second shoe was a pair of flip-flops that I brought for obvious reasons. And third was this, the ASICS Nimbus 25. And I felt like it was a really fantastic shoe to have on, very comfortable for easy runs, recovery runs, or just walking to the shops or walking to dinner. So it's a really great travel shoe in addition to being a really great running shoe. But as far as the running goes, I've been able to take this shoe and its FF Blast Plus midsole foam on a variety of 10-mile runs, both here in Illinois where I live, and also along those palm tree-lined streets of the Florida Gulf. So I could say that this is a very comfortable shoe for soaking up the miles while taking in the scenery. I also feel like it's a really great evolution from a shoe that I used very similarly, enjoyed a lot from ASICS last year, and that's the ASICS Nimbus Lite 3. But when it comes to going from the Nimbus Lite 3 to the Nimbus 25, I feel like the Nimbus 25 is an upgrade in the midsole foam because you go from Flight Foam to Flight Foam Blast Plus. It's an upgrade in the gel as you go from ASICS Gel to PUREGEL, and there's also an upgrade in the stack height because there's more foam underfoot to give you more of that great cushioning. Pretty much the only thing that hasn't changed was the one thing on that shoe that didn't need any upgrading at all because it was already perfect, and that's that super comfortable knit material that's in the tongue. I've now logged about 40 or 50 miles in the Nimbus 25, and I've really been enjoying just how comfortable of a ride it is for a lot of my easy runs and daily training, and I'm super excited that you guys are now finally gonna be able to get it at a Fleet Feet near you.
All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for checking out our video, and be sure to check out the Nimbus 25 online at fleetfeet.com or in store at your local Fleet Feet. And if you like highly cushioned ASICS shoes, but you want a touch of extra stability, check out our video review of the ASICS Gel Kayano 29.